this video, I will introduce you to CGT Reporter's worksheet system. To launch the worksheet system, simply click the button located on the bottom of your screen and you'll be presented with the Worksheet System Navigator. You can produce a variety of worksheets that cover income tax components, capital gains and cost bases, and portfolio valuations including superannuation audits. In this particular example, we're going to recreate a shareholding history all the way back to a purchase made many years ago. Start by clicking on the Client Maintenance button to enter your client information. Click on the Insert Client button in the top right-hand corner and enter your client details. Enter the business name, tax file number, phone number and email address. Down below now we're asked whether the client reinvests in DRPs, and in my particular scenario my client does actually take up DRPs. Assign an accountant, and you can enter in the stockbroking information if you wish. So now that we have a client entered into our worksheet system, let's access our client's portfolio. Now the first thing that I want to do is I want to add a holding to the client's portfolio, and I can do that by clicking the Add Holdings button. Simply search for the security that they have bought, and I'm going to add the Westpac Banking Corporation ordinary share to my client's portfolio. Simply click on the security and click the Finish button. Now that I've added a holding to my client's portfolio, the next step is to add some transactions. Start by clicking the Add a Buy, Sell or Known Volume button. I'm going to say that on the 1st of March 1985, my client purchased 1,000 shares. Now CGT Reporter knows what the share prices were back then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on the share price here to inherit those values and click OK. You can see that CGT Reporter has already started to recreate the shares history factoring in all DRPs, but in order to create a CGT event, I need to add a sell. So I'm going to say that on the 1st of June 2011, the client decided to sell every single one of her shares. Now CGT Reporter knows what the volume would be factoring in all DRPs, so I'm going to sell all of those shares, and I'm going to double click the share price on the 31st of May and inherit those values and click OK. So now that I have a buy and a sell, we're ready to advance to the next stage, which is producing our CGT worksheet. To do so, simply click the CGT Worksheets button. Start by capturing the information that you've entered. Once you've done so, simply jump to the information and apply your accounting method, which in this particular example I'm going to use a first in first out method of disposal, so I'm going to apply the earliest acquisitions forward. Once CGT Reporter has gone ahead and applied my accounting method, we'll be ready to take the next step, which is producing a report. Simply click the Print CGT Worksheet button here. Now you can take a look at the report that's been produced, that factors in the initial purchase, plus all of the DRPs and cash issues over the years. On the second page of the report, we can take a look at the pre-CGT holding, the discounted CGT, and the full CGT, and we can take a look at the surplus and the capital gain down here. As with other areas of CGT Reporter, you can also export this information into Microsoft Excel, where you can provide some further line items and perform some additional calculations.